What is up, carnivores? Carnivore Coach Greg here. And today in this video, what I want to talk about is, okay, so you've decided to do carnivore. Now what? So we're going to talk about the week prior and day one of carnivore to get you started off on the best possible foot that you can to give yourself the best chance of success in the long run. So without further ado, let's get after this, carnivores. So you've decided to try carnivore. Now what? This is going to be my recommendation again to get you into carnivore and then to have you make sure that you are in the best possible position for a long-term success at the carnivore diet and the carnivore lifestyle. So my first recommendation would be to not do what I did. So basically what I did in January was I went from one day, which was Monday, eating a regular diet. I think me and the wife actually went out to Texas Roadhouse and had like 15 rolls. And the next day, you are a carnivore. I would not do that. And the reason why is because it is such a shock to your system and it is such a shock to your body that the first week I was really out of sorts. My head was just fogged up. I had headaches all day. I was lethargic and tired. I didn't even go to the gym that week. It was really a rough experience for me. So going back to the start, how would I do this different? In my other videos, I've actually talked about this in a little bit, in kind of a roundabout way, where what I would try to do is I would try to take a step up. So maybe over 3 to 4 weeks. I know a lot of you guys, it's already April and you're thinking about summer and you want to drop some weight and you're thinking, oh man, now I gotta go 4 weeks. But it's going to help you be sustainable at this. So number one, what I would do is I would start my carnivore experience with eliminating certain carbohydrates from your foods in week one. So instead of, just going right to carnivore, start by reducing your carbohydrate intake your first week. Now, this is going to require something that carnivores don't like to do, and that is going to require you to count calories and count macros and stuff like that. Like, you're going to have to look at the carbohydrate labels and say, this is how much I'm eating. So, wow, I'm actually eating 200 plus grams of carbs. Cut that down to 100. Cut that down to 75. Cut that down to 50. The next week, what I would do is I would then half that again. So whatever amount of carbohydrates you're eating, if you're eating 500 grams of carbohydrates in a day, cut it down to 250 your first week. That way your body isn't shocked too much. Still going to be shocked a little bit. It's not going to be shocked too much, and it's going to be able to, you're going to be able to kind of survive that first week. Second week, I would cut it in half again. So let's just use that same one. So now you're down to 250. Now we're down to 125. The third week, I would then cut it down more than half. I would cut it down about 75%. So I would try to cut it down to like 30 grams of carbs in week 3 for that week. And then week 4 on a Monday or whatever day you want to start, there's last 3 days before you start carnivore, I would try to go under 15 grams of carbs a day for those last 3 days and then start carnivore. It is going to make your life a lot easier rather than doing it the way that I did it. Was one day I'm doing this and the next day I'm 100% carnivore, and that first week was brutal.